Sam, it's a big week in music, and I'm not just talking about the prestigious Polaris Music Prize, which will be honoring the best release of the year in Canadian music.
That's right.
Unanimously agreed upon by the entire nation.
Yeah, everyone, Canada's small, everyone gets a vote. You and I are recording this the night of the prestigious Polaris Music Prize Gala. I am attending. You are, of course, not invited.
We'll do a Sclusie about that some other time.
We definitely should, like how Josiah has like excommunicated himself from the entire Canadian music industry. We've talked about it quite a bit, but you've done a thorough job of alienating everyone.
Yeah, there was like some music industry person that knows me from Twitter that I saw on the street the other day, and they were really friendly, but like I still had to do a stop and chat about like music stuff, and I was like, damn, I can't imagine what it'd be like to be Sam and just do this every day.
It's true. I have to like Google Maps time has to be doubled for me because there's so much biz chat that just happens as I'm walking along Bloor Street.
Organically.
Yeah, it's just my life, baby.
But yeah, it's not just whatever all of the critics agree is the best Canadian album of the year, but also this week there's a new album from a little band called Korn. I think Korn is releasing their new album this week, and also Blink-182.
Yeah, but more on the Korn record don't they have like a web series or something they're doing to go along with this? Like it's like The Patient. It's like extremely 1999.
I thought they were doing a podcast.
That's what it is. Sorry, it's in my mind. It was like Korn must be doing a web series because that's who they are. But yeah, they're doing a narrative podcast, definitely about some kind of patient though.
So cool, man. Why isn't this a Korn podcast? That's disappointing.
Here's the problem with Korn. I mean, they rock, but I recently, like in the last 2 years, had the pleasure of seeing Korn perform live with Robert Zombie, and I was sort of in the mood.
That's his birth name. People call him Rob, but his birth name is Robert Zombie.
Yeah, I show respect to the Big Z. Korn have a lot of albums since people like you and I, and probably a lot of people listening to this pod, kept paying attention. So we were like, yeah, sick, Korn, hang out on the lawn. Have I already told this story on the pod? And
I mean, if you're mentioning the lawn, I think you have.
Yeah, I love to humanize myself by describing.
Even if you want to
bant
a little bit, even though you're only here for a second, I think we should bant for a second after the paywall. So first of all, we're going to talk about this week. There's a new Blink-182 album.
True.
I don't want to spoil it, but the episode that's coming out the day of the album drop is very off topic. And so we thought the real 2019 way to talk about things is to really talk about the branding and the marketing.
Yes.
And the, the other things. So we're going to have a little... did we ever figure out what's the non-problematic way of saying have a powwow?
Ideation session. We're going to have an ideation session.
We're going to have an ideation session on how the Blink-182 album 9 has been marketed, along with maybe marketing wins and fails of yonder, of yesteryear.
You've not spent enough time in a boardroom, Josiah. That was like...
That's true. All my marketing happens when I'm going to the Dep. And I'm running into people from the biz.
Right, that's true. You're gonna get in like really ingrained in like Montreal music business, which is like its own sick creature. Like you're gonna be a judge on La Voix before this is all over.
Okay, so starting behind the paywall, we're gonna hear what Sam has to say about Korn, and then we're gonna talk the music biz,
baby,
starting right now. Okay, what are you saying about Korn? You're mad at Korn?